Hey folks, welcome back. Welcome back. It's time for some more Baldur's Gate 3. Shout up if you're in chat and waiting to see me mess up this adventure even more, because yesterday's stream was a little bit unusual, I have to say. Let me just make sure everything is live. We've got sound. Yeah, looks like it's good. Yesterday was a little bit unusual because we're ended up turning into tentacle monsters, basically. We have started the transition into, I was going to say cephalopods. What's the right term? Mind flayers. That's the word I was looking for. With the strange maggoty things. However, we've got more powers. So I've gone Eric and Gale. I've got the powers. I'm not too happy about this, I must admit. And I tried to resist it but failed. Meanwhile, I thought that was Astarion for a minute. I thought, where did you get that silly hat? Astarion and Shadowheart have not gone down that route. In fact, they didn't want to at all as characters. But Gale was up for it. And, well, we are where we are. So let's see where this leads us. I don't know. I have so mixed feelings about this in the game. I just don't know where it's going. But let's find out, I guess. So I'm going to head west. We're going to head over to Baldur's Gate City itself. This is the plan. So let's head on out. Oh, today's been a good day. Today has been one of those days where a weight has lifted up off my shoulders. It feels good. Let's go and loot this crate of vegetables because we can. We always want it. Wow. Okay. A cabbage is worth 7 camp supplies. 1 cabbage? That is amazing. Not because it's any use to us, but just because of its camp supply value. Why is that going up on the roof? Okay, we've got to have a look at this. If there's a thing to go up to somewhere secret, we have to do it. That is the law of these games. I think it's just going to be the case of we could have started a good fight from up here. I can't actually see. Oh, no, wait. This would have allowed us to get into the circus if we couldn't have got through the main gate, because 2 of our characters can fly now. That's right, they fly now. I think we'll just go down after seeing that. There's no reason to be up there. Well, that's quite cool. I love finding stuff Well, I say there's no reason to be up there. Would the developers have put this in if they didn't have plans for it? See, when I see this in games, I always think like this. Why have they put access to this out-of-the-way place? Why is there a path leading off into nothing if there's literally nothing at the end of it? The developers put things in for a reason. Perception failed. Is there something down the well? There is something down the well, I think, but I have no idea. Angry Maria. Oyster Boy Dringo. This is new. I don't like it when I fail perception checks. However, I have no choice in the matter.
Something's on
It's
my mind.
gone. Gotta lose this clown face. It's not doing me any favours now, is it? Is it? Sit, stay, heal.
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
That was quite a nice way of catching me out, I guess. You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess.
I'd like to buy a dog.
They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
That's very curious. I wonder what that's all about.
Let's see.
Still, it's not really
A new face.
any of our
Something to
business.
send? Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
I like that. Wait, delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll
That's a
tell
good point.
you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
I like this guy's accent. I think we should take his quest on. Any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much.
Could be a cat. More likely to be something flying. I'd be happy to take a look.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Well. Okay, so there's something within this circle to check out. Okay, that's good. I thought we might be wandering off all over the place. Post House Dogs Log. Life of Beaky. Beaky the pigeon. The pigeons in service of the communicators of the city deserve far more renown than that which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example, a pigeon aged 10, a great-great-great-grandfather, and a noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing, rare is the Baldurian who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing. Darting hither and fro across our fair city, Beaky has carried dukes' writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim a more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? I thought that was a poem to start off with, because the first couple of lines rhymed to it, but then I was sadly let down. Jeffers Morstan.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Excuse me. I must be allergic to feather dust. Oh, we need to go talk to the pigeons. This is the answer. Have you got this? You got this on? Hello? I'm on Gale, right? Pigeon.
Name and rank? Quickly now! There's a war on!
Lieutenant Gale reporting for duty.
At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I like this guy. The voice reminds me of the voice of the squirrel in Divinity Original Sin 2. I can't remember his name. I remember his cat's name, Quirkus, but I can't remember the pigeon's name. Hey, JD. Good morning to you too. Although it's afternoon with us now, but yeah, I guess where you are, be 9 o'clock? Is that right? 9:15? I hear some of your officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them?
Oh, damned awful business. Fine fires, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
One rooftop
If
away.
you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Sign of the featherless wings. Right. Well, that's something to go work on then. Do the others know anything about this? Probably not.
Pleasure. A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
I think that's it.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Okay.
Certainly.
Oh, it's 8 a.m. with you? I was an hour out. Oh, they're locked. Let's not get into trouble straight away. Okay, let's have a wander out.
Couldn't have wished to live in more interesting
The
times.
featherless wings. That was... It was not the rooftop I was on. I was on this one. But we need to go climb over to... The hell is that? Stone hands, I hope. And not like the severed hands of a giant or something mounted as a great trophy. Though that would be quite cool. So there's something on this. Let me...
Dead. This does not bode well.
Who is Stelmane? Who? Stelmane? How did we suddenly find out about that? Was it just some random chat? Oh, here we go. Ah!
Bet bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder. Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
Yes, I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Do you have anything with more pictures in it? I prefer books with pictures in them. Oh, God. This inventory. I wish I had a better way of managing this. So, let's have a look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, that looks really cool. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What's happening to our letters? Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. That's just people stirring trouble, and Gortash is right behind it. Coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate first Archduke. Nation Drive. Open a refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Okay, investigate the murders. I like a good investigation in games. Investigate the murders. Duke Stelmane was ritualistically killed at the Elfsong Tavern shortly before arrival into the city. We should investigate. It may help us find the Lord of Murder's chosen. That's cool. If I hadn't stopped there and that voice in our head said about that, I might have missed that completely.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
So there's something nasty on top of the temple, is there?
Very well.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
Oh, wait, was this is nothing to do with that weird monk we met in the Underdark, was it? Or the remains of his whatever? Who's Father Lorgan? Or is this part of the murder quest?
The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
That is not the answer we needed. Do we go in? I'm just going to do a quick recce around the outside of this place.
We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
Reason being, okay, there's a campfire at the back. We're going to go around this. There's something on top of the temple that's taking pigeons. So let's see if we can find a way up. We're not going to. It looks like we go through the temple then. Right, in we go.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
Ah, nice. A bath. The triad for children. Should we just go talk to people? Brother Bill.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Got it. Right, how do I lose this clown face? I've got to do something about it. It's really sinister. I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
I'd be surprised if this was one of the true refugees. However, we mustn't discount the possibility that someone has infiltrated the group of refugees to stir up trouble and cause this sort of problem. Sounds like your God would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
What I would like is the spell of true vision to see if this guy is actually somebody else. But that is from Celasta, I think. I just realised you guys can't see the pop-ups under my under this bit where my camera is that say when one of my party members approve or disapprove of things. But if I move the camera down, it can cover up some of the subtitles, I think. Hey, Tom, you're in Warhammer World? Oh my god, you're a brave man going there. I hope you left your wallet at home. That can get very expensive.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
That doesn't sound very priest-like, not for your order. What is this jumping up and down? Oh! Oh! The featherless wings, maybe? There's some stuff in here that I would like to help myself to. Look at these awesome potions. Soups of the realm.
I have all the evidence I need.
Seems simple enough.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
This place looks nice. Order of Ilmartry. Okay, let's just read the order of service. It's just a mass book. Okay. Right then, Sister Yanis. Explain.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorcan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
I've got to ask, what the hell is this?
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded, don't apologise, sounded like a load of bollocks anyway.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorcan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
What makes... What makes Brilgor politically convenient?
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Yeah, it's quite clever, this, isn't it? So, it's Gortash is slowly turning everyone against the refugees. He's sowing discord by making the population blame the refugees for all the nation's woes. Sound familiar? Anyway, separate topic. He's even managed now to turn the church against the refugees, and the church are one of the bodies that we're helping them. So the refugees are becoming less and less popular. This is all a big distraction from what he's up to, I'm pretty sure. But stick to you being a place of worship, helping people. No. I doubt her verdict. I'll investigate, see where the true blame falls.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Where can I find the investigator?
Charette's Caress would be my best bet.
Pub.
That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Who's Shira Clarwen?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Well, we do. And what should I be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
I'm going to get going. I love this sort of stuff in all RPGs. I love investigating murders. There was a really good one, Divinity Original Sin 2.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
And it went on for a long time. It was a long quest. But it really was good. And it really did pay you to look around and investigate everything. Because there was lots of different clues that you could pick up. And some clues you'd only pick up if you like broke into where the house was, where the victim was murdered. Or was it where the culprit's house was? I don't know, but it was really cool stuff. And I love this. So let's see what we can find. I don't suppose we're going to find anything down here on these books. Maybe something about the Steel Watch I wouldn't mind reading, because I don't know much about them yet. The Age of the Steel Watch, the immutable logic and impeccable judgment of complex machinery. I thought this was the case. The Steel Watch are basically robots by the sound of all this. Sister Yanis we spoke to. I'm just going to go and question these lot again in case they can...
May Ilmater
I
guide
don't
your
think do this.
footfall,
Hey,
stranger.
T-Pode. How to wash the clown face. Try cast water with Shadow Hearts level 1 spell. I will give that a go, thanks. I'll just talk to these two.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asked...
No, okay, so I'm going to guess there's absolutely nothing more in there. So we need to go venture forward and take a look. Right, so Shadow Heart.
Always sharp.
We're going to have to quickly change our spells around, aren't they? So level 1 spell. Create or destroy water. We will knock off the Greater Restoration so we can find that. Just drop that in. Destroy water. Create water. Hang on. Cause water-based surfaces such as water, stream, ice, blood, and poison to vanish. I didn't know it did that. I wouldn't have guessed that just from the title of the spell. But that sounds really useful. It's going to be safe to do this, right? It's only water. Did we get rid of the clown face?
No one back home will ever believe this.
I don't think we did. I can't put this off. Hang on, I need space. Didn't work. I am really regretting doing that. There's nothing I can click on. Charm. No, I can't see it in there. We can't take a wash in it. I wish I'd never... Oh. You're unaffected by hideous laughter. That's actually not bad. I cannot click on it. It's until a long rest, so it goes after a long rest, so that's fine. We know we can get rid of it now. That's actually cool. Unaffected by hideous laughter, so it basically makes you immune to that spell. There might be a situation we come across where that spell is like a severe obstacle to us. Let's check out the kitchens. We don't actually know where this murder scene is yet. Hey there. What news of the murdered?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You already talked to the investigator.
Investigator? That miniature mastodon is about as much use as rats in the pantry or flies in the soup. Father Lorcan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
I'm guessing he doesn't think so. You don't think Brilgor killed him?
No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know?
What do any of us know? Can you think of anyone who would want to kill Lorgan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
I hadn't finished. Oi, come back here.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
I'm guessing this is where the murder was. Right, there's a splodge over there. So let's... And there's an ornate wooden hatch going down. A cleaver and some everything soup. Let's go around and see if we get a perception check or anything like that. I mean, I'm going to guess we'll go down. We'll just check outside first. Remember, we've still got the quest on top of the roof here. This leads to... Well, what does this lead to? There we go, something hidden. Remember what I said about areas not being put in by accident? Developers, thank you. Scroll of Dominate Person, that could be super good. Send one to Shadowheart. She needs a selection of scrolls as well, because Gale's got most of them. Dominate person is a good one if you can get it to go off. Wisdom is a ha ha ha. That's what we want. There we go. I knew there'd be a way up to the roof somewhere. This is where we want to go. I do like how all the roofs and stuff are drawn. I grew up on a farm where the farm buildings had, like the barns and stuff, and the cow buyers had this sort of stuff, these tile roofs. And that's exactly what they look like when they get old. The wood starts to warp and bend, and they go uneven, they get covered in algae. I really like the look of this. I think the game looks amazing. Don't make me jump down there. Okay, I think we're onto something here.
That symbol on the collar. Gale, is this one yours?
What did he say? A bundle of letters. Well, we found the answer.
It's Tara! What's she doing all the way out here?
What?
Tara! That can't be you, can it? My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have.
He has talked to animals.
Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
What's your Tressim doing here, Gale?
She isn't my Tressim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Can you ask her to stop eating pigeons?
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it.
We found the missing letters.
She's agreed. Just about.
Oh, we got the ring off her, didn't we? Okay. I was about to say, how do we get the ring without handing the quest in? Oh, Gale. That's quite good. That's quite good. When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they inflict... Oh, let's get rid of that. Let's have Blink on there, because Blink is a good one. That's not so good, actually. That's ghoulish touch and stuff, but we'll keep it for now in case we find a use for it. I think you were to shoot down the chandelier to release the Kraken. What? Where? What's this bit? Chandelier? Krakens? Right, Gale's got something to say, but I want this bundle of letters. More importantly, I am totally going to read the bundle of letters. Because there's going to be something important in this, right? Concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. Boring. An anonymous letter. Postmaster shipment inquiry. A lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. And for the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, far be it for me to question Zent directives, but you can't just take from every arrival without consulting me first. That iron flask you skimmed from the last shipment was exceptionally valuable, and we've lost the Van Thampers as clients for good now. If you just give me a warning first, I can smooth this sort of thing over. Danzo. P.S. Be careful with that iron flask. There was something about it. Felt like it was watching me. Weird. That's not a quest, is it? That's a shame, because we know those people. They are those weird merchants that were under the barn in Act 1. They had to hide out there. And they did say to come and see them in the city sometime. I think we left them on good terms.
I've got a long road ahead.
Tara remains as willful as ever. I'm glad you finally made her acquaintance. Given the length of my time away, I feared she might have given up on me. Oh, I should have known better. Should never do such a thing.
I really dislike the fact that we've gone down this line and got all this horrible effects on us. It's for the cutscenes. I don't care for the rest of the game. It's the cutscenes that are bothering me. Maybe I'll have to turn on the view helmets. I can see why you love her. She's quite the character.
That's Tara. Loyal, intelligent, brave, and apparently unwilling to follow even the most basic of instructions when her own safety is at stake. I wouldn't have her any other way. I'd actually been thinking about introducing the two of you anyway. Over a sumptuous home-cooked meal, if that sounds at all to your taste. My tower in Waterdeep boasts an excellent kitchen and a wine cellar to rival Ondar himself. Not to mention a larder stocked with my homemade Hundor sauce.
He's starting to look like Emperor Palpatine, isn't he? What's Hundor sauce?
A Waterdavian delicacy, spiced to leave exactly the right amount of heat lingering on the tongue, and served with that most sharp-toothed of Aquarian residents, the quipper fish. I make it to my mother's recipe. Packs quite a wallop, as does she. Now that we've got something to look forward to, I think it's time we went and saved the world. Don't you?
We look ridiculous. Yes, okay. I think that was just a general part of his story. Anyway, we have... Oh, there's something else up here.
To find a way forward.
Let's read it first and then pick it up. It's easy to find here. For the special and direct attention... Look, Rower, you City Zent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Warkeen's rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some feelers? Zaris doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Manzo. I didn't kill them. I didn't. I'll pick that up. And there's a pile of feathers and some blood. I don't think there's anything else we can do about it. And I saw, at least I thought I saw, a necklace, but it must be somewhere else. It's not showing up here now. Sorry, JD, I didn't get that movie reference at all. You were to shoot the chandelier to release the Kraken. What's that from then? I have no clue. We can't climb the bell tower, assuming it is. Oh no, that's inside. So we can get into that from the inside. Interesting. There's no doors there, and I don't really want to jump down there, so we'll take the safe way back and go in there. I like the look of this monastery. I think it does look really nice. There's a door to the outside there. Right, let's check the rest of the doors before we go downtown. Okay, bigger area than I thought. There's a plaque over here.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering. Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
I'm a bell ringer. Oh, sorry, I'm a bell end. People keep telling me I'm a bell end. I always get the two mixed up. The game does look good, doesn't it? Yeah, I really like it. I'm just looting the monastery at the moment. Even the monastery has rotten food in it. Was this my way up to the roof? This is where the necklace was. Okay.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Can I not ring the bell, please? Well, let me ring it. No, that wasn't ringing it. Use. Nope, it will not let me play it. So that was a long way up there to climb for nothing, really. I mean a necklace, but I'm going to guess it's just a selling necklace, not a questing necklace. Right, so that wasn't as interesting as I thought that was going to be. Is anyone in the... There must be an end to suffering. Portrait of a snowy brown beard. Anyone looking? Yeah, someone's looking. Oh, we can go talk to the dead. Ah, this will help.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lorgan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
She's not very patient, is she? How did he die?
Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick.
Okay, why would they
We
want
give
his
them
hand?
everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
I'm guessing they don't have fingerprint sensors in Baldur's Gate. So I'm guessing it's not for that, to gain access to his iPhone. I don't know, there's got to be something more to this. The only way to remove black veins on the face is with a mod. It's called Half Illithid without black veins. And oh, okay, that's a nice, obvious mod. It's good that there's a mod for it. I'll not worry too much about it. We're going to check his body.
Inside?
It's not stealing. I'll take his key for sure, and he won't need that anymore. Gale, do you have
Elminster's
Speak
not
to the
around,
Dead?
so it might as well.
What better way to find out who killed somebody than to ask the corpse directly?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
Why did he kill you?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
And what were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
Okay, so it was a fist. There was a dwarf. Was he red? He had some red on him, but I think it's a general fist uniform. That Nestor, the guy who was in charge of taking the refugee contributions. Where did you hide him?
Took him to the tunnels with the rest. Oh, fool.
And why were you hiding him?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no
Okay,
more
we have some
questions.
clues. That's good. Right, did you hear that, nurse?
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
No, I'm not going to even mention that. Do I look diseased? No. I'm looking into Logan's death. Okay.
What do you want to know?
We've kind of been here before. You don't seem that sad about his death.
I'm not sad. I'm angry. He dedicated his life to the needy. It shouldn't have ended like this. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off...
Right, we know that.
I found a... We give them every...
Okay, so we don't get any more dialogues with her now that we know the situation is different. Your way out the other side. There isn't. Let's check this
Light
one.
on my feet.
So he's got a chest of stuff somewhere. We're back here. Okay, so we've gone all the way around. It's downstairs, I think. Oh, hang on. We can go talk to Yanis and just update her on the situation.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Possibly.
How goes the search?
See you all, JD. Tell Yanis what you found so far.
Talking to the victims' corpses was clever, but I don't know if Valyria will accept that testimony. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
I'm tempted just to go and have a long rest. I really, really am, because that face is just driving me nuts. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to quick save here. Back to camp. I need to get rid of that clown face. Right, please, nobody come and talk to me. We're just going to go for a long rest. I know we don't, strictly speaking, need it. I don't see any option to sleep here. I think that owlbear is growing. Do we have an inn? No, this is trash. Can you guys help me out here? Can you see where our bed is? Oh, here. Okay, we're in the barn, I think. Right, end the day.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on
So used to it being on the ground somewhere. Yes, camp. This is not the time. This is not the time for an important cutscene with a bloody clown face on, is it?
Vlakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlok, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss.
Hey, Catherine.
You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlok, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains.
I don't like it.
Traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Definitely, possibly, both.
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my choose.
It's a bribe. It's a clear and obvious bribe.
A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
That is the right thing to do. Connect with Lae'zel's parasite, commander of dragons. This is your destiny. Stand your ground. Don't fall for Vlakith's lies.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
If she was that powerful, she'd do it here and now, wouldn't she? So it's just bluster. So much bluster. What has happened to the mutton chops? Don't worry, the mutton chops are still there. They're about to be restored. I put some face paint on and it gave me a clown face. I mean, look at this. It looks horrific. But luckily it wears off after a long rest. So we are about to ditch it. Who wants to speak to... I hate it when people want to speak to me. It's Karlach. I didn't expect that. Oh, and Lae'zel. Please, not half the camp.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
You don't think we'll find you a cure?
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. With who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
That's it, okay. Vlakith needs a therapist. She does. I think she needs to go down the pub and have a couple of bottles of Prosecco and a good girls' night out. I think that would put her right. she'd be fine after that.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
It's because you're a pound shop Grinch. Connect with her parasite and explore the further reaches of her emotions. Consider Lae'zel's past and present. What is the source of her resentment? Let's go insight. Insight is doable. I'll take that.
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
See, when she stops grimacing, her face takes on a whole different demeanour. Your own regent is terrorising you. You have good reason to hate her. You're grieving for the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you. I'm going to go for this one.
I know hate. It seeds and distills into molten rock, forever rattling in the belly. But I've never known this. I feel no heat, no cold. I bear neither fangs nor talon. There is only absence.
Should have gone for the first one.
No matter. I am Vlaakith's child no more. I have been born anew in Gith's son, my savior. And so from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shema Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
She's very quickly ditched one deity to then worship another, knowing very little about the motives of the other. That's exactly what he says here, look. You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus' cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
We don't know what he's going to do. We've got to remember that. And he's also... She wants to free him. He's also the thing that is supposedly stopping us turning into mind flayers at the moment. What next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
Oh man, that makes me think that releasing Orpheus is the right thing to do because it's one of the character quests. But then I'm led to believe by the Guardian, i.e. the Mind Flayer, that releasing Orpheus is the wrong thing to do. And I just don't know. I don't know who's and what's what. I'm not going to give her the tadpole power. She won't want it. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Yep, Catherine, mindlessly following a cult. Okay, let's leave. Leave, we're done. Was there anyone else? Or can I go to bed now? I think I can go to bed. Did you say, who was it, Tipo? Did you say earlier, under the campfire button, there's a button to long rest? I didn't know that was there. I always thought we had to go and find the things. Thank you. I've never clicked on the middle option. That looks wasteful. Oh, screw it. We're not exactly short of food. let's indulge a little bit. Oh God.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber.
Don't like the way he said that.
Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
The face paint is... I wish I'd never put that stuff on. It's ruined so many cutscenes. You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Oh, hey there, Schnick, Schnock and Thul. Nice to see you again. How's it going today? Berlin, isn't it? The Duke that's dead.
The very same. Duke Stelmane, as she was known in Baldur's Gate. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
We're not going to talk about intimacy with a tentacle monster. We're just not. How so?
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
What happened to her? I'm a bit hazy on that fact. Do you need another hug? If I didn't know you were a mind flayer, I'd say you were upset.
Astute as ever. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Berlin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals. Even a mind flayer's. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, we crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom.
Why is she called a duke instead of a duchess? That's a good question. I don't know. Is that a new thing these days? You know how we used to, like 30, 40 years ago, you would have actors and actresses. Now the term actor just covers them all. Then maybe that's where this has gone. I don't know. I'm not saying that's good, bad, right or wrong or anything like that. It's just that that is what seems to be happening. So I may well have been left behind, as I often feel like I am with such things. So I just don't know about this guy. There's something I just don't trust about him. Maybe he's manipulating everyone all along for his own goals. And his freedom, yeah. Some people's idea of freedom is to kill everybody else so they are technically free of the binds of mortality, I guess, or the rigors of social order. I don't know. So there's just something about this dude I'm not quite happy about. And the fact that Lae'zel wants us to free Orifin, or whatever his name is, which would go against what he wants. I am so conflicted. And I feel like there's probably no good or bad option in these, but different shades of grey. It's going to be one of those sort of outcomes, I suspect. That was insightful.
I am glad you were able to learn something.
I don't know that we trust all this.
Quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
He just wants to be the one following him instead. Well, we shall see. Come on, I want this to wear off. Long rest should be gone. I mean, it never appeared on here, but it absolutely drove me mad. Please tell me it's gone. It's gone. Excellent. We're back in business. Okay, we can enjoy the cutscenes again, folks. Anything new to talk about? Jahira's in camp. No, good. Let's leave. And buff up. And then let's go solve ourselves a murder. Right, guys, come through here. We've got room to work.
Excellent choice.
Get speak with the animals. Get your fancy armor. And let's get a little bit of long strider going. Fixed, eh? Yeah, it looks much better without that. It was fun for a while, but when it started like interfering with like serious cutscenes, I felt like it was a bit too much. That was the other thing I learned yesterday. You know, I was telling you there's two things I pointed out that I played this for 100+ hours, and simple things I didn't know about. One was holding down shift allows you to see where the enemy's vision is when you're trying to do stealth around and stuff. I wish I'd known that from the start of the game. And the other was that you can have more than one Paladin's aura on at the same time. And I had no clue that that was a thing. So, yes, so now we're going to be considerably better protected against everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. This quest will drive me mental. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what this does. I like a good murder mystery. I think we are done for... Oh, well, hang on. Wait. We haven't changed Shadowheart's spell back, have we?
What's next?
We took that on, and we want that in its place. Right, save our games. We're good to go. I don't think there's anything else I need to adjust.
Let's move.
We're delving down into the depths. And we're saving the game. Do we still have the light cantrip? We have a daylight spell. Daylight was good. Nothing more in there. Oh, wrong character, sorry.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
That's better. Let's go and enjoy this. Right, what have we got down here? Way out. Couple of barrels. Candle. Rotten carrot. Oh, there's quite a bit of stuff, actually. Water. Interesting. Yep, take all their food. It's my food now.
Onward.
Right, lots of blood. Pouch on the floor. Check the pouch.
I'd better take a peek.
Should we just raid the pantry? Yep, let's raid the pantry. The water bottles can be the most useful things, actually. Oh, it's a rotten cheese thing. I thought it was like a label or something. I'm not that interested in looting too much. Right, so it's suggesting... Oh, God, this looks like some sort of ritual sacrifice place.